Hello and welcome to the Lady Luck Bowl Round 3 review. I am your host Probate, and with me as always is Hey Mr. Rabbit.
Yo, how you doing today? You ready to go ahead and see the next round? Did you make any bets? Did you lose money? Did you get money? That's the more important part. Let's find out. Let's take a look at these leagues.
Just a second, I completely forgot to reset title and game on Twitch. Whoops. There. Taken care of.
There you go.
It's a simple fix. Oh, for the love of. Now my mouse is double clicking when I don't want it to.
Oh no.
Alright. So, let's move on. Starting as usual with the corn division.
Alright, let's take a look at those nice cornflakes.
First up, it's Dragon's Robe versus Forever Fiendlier.
Oh boy.
0-2. 14 armor breaks for the Dragon's Robe, 11 for Forever Fiendlier.
Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see.
31% ball possession, 12% of that being on their half, and 18% on the opponent's half. 61 successful blocks, 2 KOs, 4 injuries, and 50 running yards for the Dragon's Robe. Forever Fiendlier had 50% of the ball, 18% on their own half, but 31% on the opponent's half. That's rough. 46 successful blocks, 3 KOs inflicted, and 3 injuries inflicted, and 62 yards running.
That's a nice amount.
Twitchy with
SPP.
Twitchy with the MVP, Scaled Fist with 3 injuries. Isn't that the Croxagore?
I think Scaled Fist is the Croxagore, yeah, actually.
And 2 for Bone Snoot for an injury.
Ooh, nice.
Forever Fiendlier with Dane Bramage with the MVP. Mr. Rattle's lame clone, Prim the Proper. And Skittles, each with an injury. Skittles and Commodore Puddles with a touchdown each. Not a whole lot to really look at, though. No deaths, just a few injuries. Made all his bonehead rolls again. Did feel a reroll, though, with the loner.
It always sucks when the loner fucks off.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Half the injuries inflicted on the Forever Fiendly are regenerated. So let's take a look and see how those teams are doing as of right now. Skittles is now level 3. Not only does he have the strength up now, but he also has sure hands. Can't strip the ball from him anymore, and he's got a bonus reroll to picking it up. Commodore Puddles, on the other hand, has Blodge.
Oh no. Oh no, it's not even the end of the first division and he's already level 3.
Yep. But will focusing that much on his touchdowns end up screwing the rest of the team? Because so far only the people meant to carry the ball have leveled up at all. That could be a detriment later on.
It might be, but it also might work better toward their advantage for the next game. You don't know how the dice is going to go ahead and call things out.
Next up, Dragon's Robe. Indeed, Scaled Fist is in fact the Croxagore. He's only got 4 SPP before he hits level 3. Here's hoping he gets that strength bonus. Midas with Mighty Blow. Beyond that, not a whole lot of movement here.
nothing I can see. I mean, it is great to see. It is great to see a Saurus with. It is great to see a Saurus with Mighty Blow, though.
Indeed.
And would rather play with action figures instead. This has nothing to do with him bad mouth.
Moving on to Circle of Love versus the Pillarmen. This is interesting. 3 touchdowns, 1 pass, and 10 armor breaks for Circle of Love.
Ooh.
Nurgle got a pass off.
Now that is nice.
Pillarmen suffered a death and 7 armor breaks.
I can't believe we live in a world where Nurgle actually got a pass off.
Right? 25 to 37% ball possession. 12% their own half, 12% the opponent's half, to 31 own half, 6% opponent's half. 1 successful pass and catch. No successful pass or catch. 35 blocks that succeeded, 34. 2 KOs each, 3 injuries inflicted by the Circle of Love, and a kill inflicted by the Circle of Love. 62 yards running, 12 yards passing. That's a pretty good amount for fucking Nurgle. 32 yards running. Santana with the MVP. Stink Eye with the MVP. Jiggle and Jerry with a touchdown. Cat and Stinky, I'm thinking that's 2 touchdowns there. The Barbarian Barber with an injury. Giver of Free Hugs with 2 injuries. And Butthead Headbutt with a pass.
Holy shit. What a devastating spread of SPP there.
Not a single failed really stupid roll.
Holy shit. It did as it was told every single time.
It's impressive. Pillarman failed 4 of the foul appearance rolls. Failed 2 regeneration rolls out of 4 made. Wait till you see who died.
Yeah, tell me all about it.
Moving on to the teams. First, the Circle of Love. The Giver of Free Hugs is leveled up and has guard now.
Oh shit. God.
Stink Eye now has block. Cat and Stinky has catch.
Ooh.
Just happy to be here with kick.
No.
This Nurgle team is shaping up pretty strong.
No, this seems to be a very devastating Nurgle team coming on up.
Now comes for the Heartbreaker. 1, 2, 3 Tomb Guardians. This team had 4.
Are certainly making a splash on the used arcane item retail scene of late.
Wamu is dead.
Oh shit! No, I don't see Wamu here. What the fuck happened to him?
He died. He got crumped.
I mean, did they actually die? I mean,
He died.
Damn. Damn.
Santana is out the next game with a snapped leg. DK really did a number on the Pillarmen this round.
Yeah, they did. Jesus.
The Muffin Man with the 1 viewer host. Thank you, Muffin Man. AC/DC has guard. They're out their Mighty Blow Tomb Guardian this week. And Vanilla Ice with block. But yeah, being down an entire Tomb Guardian is no joke. Really nasty.
No, that's gonna be rough. Yeah, I wonder how the hell they're gonna bounce back for something like that, huh?
That Cryptic Sergeant Joseph killed Wamu, remember?
I mean...
You're not wrong.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Alright, Hungry Boys versus One Chan's Master Plan. 2-0. 3 armor breaks inflicted by the Hungry Boys. 17 inflicted by One Chan's Master Plan. Finn the Human got the MVP, pushing him over the edge to get his next skill, and less than :3, Angry Sad Cat, I'm gonna call him Sad Cat, with the MVP for his team.
Huh. Well, shit.
Onei-chan's master plan playing very passy.
No, I like that though. I like a good passy team.
Oh, just you wait till we start looking at some of the L's.
Oh God. Is
Bro,
that
man,
where the magic really happens?
Indeed. Bromad, I don't have a cold, I have allergies. It's worse than a cold, and I keep yawning, and I don't know why. Now the rest of you are going to yawn.
Sorry about that.
17 successful blocks to 63. Played bashy, too. 50 yards running each, 16 passing for Onei-chan, 4 KOs and 5 injuries. So while the Hungry Boys may have won... Oh, Cryptic Saiyan, thank you for the sub!
Woo!
So while the Hungry Boys may have won, Onei-chan's master plan hurt them for it hard. Finn the Human with the MVP, Stewie Sassmaster with the touchdowns. MVP and an injury for Sad Cat, Senpai with a pass and an injury, Cat with an injury, Edwin Farron with an injury, Kohai with an injury, or maybe Senpai was all the passes. It's hard to tell. I'm confused now.
Shit.
The point is, there's a fairly decent spread of SPP going on for Onei-chan.
Well, let's take a look at the Hungry Boys now.
Rudolf von
They held the record on
Stroheim. I think Hungry Boys died a couple weeks ago. Let's double check. All the Fallen.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Or maybe that spot has always been empty. That doesn't make sense to me, though. Oh, I remember now! One of his dudes died and was carted off to Brothers in Charms.
Ah, I get you.
Yeah, that was Boris the Brain.
Boris the Brain.
Louis Armstrong is out the next game with a fractured leg. Stewie Sassmaster has nerves of steel. And Finn the Human with accurate. Nice. Pass, sure hands, accurate. That is one hell of a ball handler right there. He knows how to fondle them balls.
Did you know bathroom facilities have only been built in modern stadia since the last decade?
Wow,
Before
Jesus,
that,
what a
the
nice
waste was,
little freaking spread we got going on here. Accurate's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Accurate's one of those skills we don't see a whole lot of.
Mostly because very few players actually have access to passing skills naturally.
Oh, is that the reason? Huh.
Their good thralls drag suffered a death in their match against Brothers in Charms, and that was one of their thralls. Colin Colley is now a rotter for the brothers. 12 armor breaks inflicted, 23 armor breaks received by their good thralls. And Nurgle pulling off an interception.
Oh. Whoa.
Can't wait to see who got that.
No, that's crazy.
4 KOs and 3 injuries inflicted by the thralls. 4 KOs and 5 injuries inflicted by the brothers. 59 to 54 blocks. 25% ball possession, 31% ball possession. But each side did get a kill, so let me just remind myself who died for the brothers. That was Dapper Dimitri, I believe. So, Brothers in Charms is really good at immediately replacing people who die. Usually in the same game or the next game.
That's because they share the vault with the Gold Wizards.
Peter Pug with the MVP, as well as Dapper Dimitri. That sucks! MVP stole the dead guy stole MVP. Walter the Dog Walker and Bernard the Saint with their injuries. Alright, so Carlton, Daniel, Ronald, Ed Harold, all with injuries. Lovely Larry, I can only assume, got an injury, a touchdown, and the interception. So let's take a look and see who got the interception. No, it doesn't look like it. I must have... Ah, there it is. Debonair Daniel got the intercept. Which means... Lovely Larry was instead 2 injuries and a touchdown. Right? No, that doesn't scan. Wait. Yes, it does. Never mind. There, we got it. I'm with it.
This circle of happies.
Let's take a look at the teams.
Aren't they a bunch of happy clappies?
They're good thralls, Drek.
Count, Bob, as that has
Ooh, this is unfortunate.
implications.
Connor the Corgi is out with a gouged eye.
I think that's the least of his problems, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, he's got a blood bag strapped to him that he's constantly feeding into through his neck. That can't be comfortable.
No, that can't be comfortable.
Luke Lab is out with
Ah,
another gouged eye.
damn. Some team was like, I gotta...
God, the brothers just went for the eyes today.
He did.
Jack Russell has a smashed knee! Ooh! That could be potentially devastating later down the line.
I'm telling you. Those stacking injuries are no joke, man.
Peter Pug with sure hands. Brothers in Charms! Let's take a look at these guys. They've picked up their beast! His name is Romantic Raymond. Smiling Samson's the only one out with a permanent injury, and he's got... Groin strain!
Woo! Groin strain!
Love a good groin strain!
Never
Oh, man.
without a pair of orchidas on my feet. They're the only ones who did.
So, Graceful Gregory and Lovely Larry now both have an extra hand. Clean Cut Carlton has guard. And that's about it. 1 cheerleader, 1 coach assistant, 2 team rerolls. Brothers of Charms looking really strong going into this next round. And that does it for the Corn Division. Let me just confirm it. Next up we have Dragon's Road versus the Hungry Hungry Boys. They're Good Thralls Track versus the Circle of Love. Brothers of Charms and Forever Fiendlier. And then O'Day Chan's Master Plan versus the Pillar Men. Let's go to the leaderboard. In first with 2 wins and a draw is the Circle of Love, coached by Tiki the Troll with a team value of 1,200. Coming up next, the Hungry Hungry Boys, coached by that scruffy guy with a team value of 1,000 with 2 wins and a draw. Pulling up third, Brothers in Charms, the Nightmare Emperor, with a team value of 1,230 with 2 wins and a loss. And rounding out the top 4, Forever Fiendlier, coached by Prim Pete, with a team value of 1,160, 1 win, 2 draws. Pulling up the rear, but not by much, it's their Good Thralls, Drek, coached by Nersilla Thrilla, with a team value of 990 with 1 win and 2 losses. They're doing pretty well for a vampire team.
This new high-intensity feed is
Followed up by one of our rookies, NGGS's Dragon's Row with a team value of 10-50. 1 win, 2 losses. Pretty much neck and neck between him and Ursula Thrilla. Followed by One-Chan's Master Plan, coached by Mew with 1 draw and 2 losses and a team value of 10-60. And bringing up the rear, it's the Pillar Man, coached by Bat Turtle, with a team value of 890 with 1 draw and 2 losses. Good luck to all of our teams in the next round. Moving on to the Nurgle division.
Take a look at the Nurgle division here, huh? Let's see.
Yuletide Warriors were sadly out this week, but there's rumblings that the coach may be returning.
Oh, that's what's up.
So while there's not much to talk about here, there may be movement in the next round. United States Kaiju versus the Streaming Screamers.
Ooh.
1-0. 11 armor breaks inflicted by the Kaiju, 6 inflicted by the Screamers. Raijin Zumba with the MVP, and Slamfukers Inc. with the MVP. Getting him that level up. Streaming Screamers, despite not getting a touchdown, really did not let go of that ball once they got their hands on it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
See again.
Take a look at that. 50% ball possession? That's pretty goddamn high.
Yep.
I say Kaiju with more yards running, though. That's always something.
Yep. 37 successful blocks by the Kaiju to 51 inflicted by the Screamers. So while the Kaiju didn't block a whole lot, the blocks they did make counted for a lot.
They also went ahead and inflicted an injury against each other, so that is very nice.
3 KOs to 2 KOs inflicted. So, wow! Just wow! MVP, a touchdown. Let's see here. That makes for 8 and an injury. Slamfukers Inc. really did work this time around.
Holy fuck, they scooped up everything.
And that was a skink, everybody. Megaton Monty with a pass. Porter Pounder with an injury. Not a whole lot to really look at here dice roll-wise, though. Kaiju don't have their Croxagore yet, so... Ooh, but there is a Minotaur on the field for the Screamers. Must have not gone off. Must have not done a whole lot, though, sadly. Let's take a look. Streaming Screamers!
Streaming Screamers!
Smakahata really could not get the armor breaks, it looks like. And even if he didn't get the injuries.
Honorary member, Jim.
Yes, I saw
Raijin Zumba with his extra arm, he's had that for a while.
that award.
Rekko Ninja with block, he's had that for a while. Gripples, yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like a whole lot of movement going on for the Screamers right now. But, moving on to the USK, we've got Leap and Larry Locks, the interceptor from last round. Slamfukers now has Sidestep. Always an annoyance on a skink. Always.
Shit, that's just crazy. Damn. How the hell are you supposed to beat shit like that?
Well,
Get tackled.
get tackle and completely surround them. Then you foul them. You foul them hard and you foul them good. But yeah, chat is pointing out, this was a 0 to 10 SPP match for Slamfukers. Alright, moving up. Cutting Edge versus the Fopalots.
Oh.
Ugh.
It's just elves versus elves. Oh man, how did this match go for you, buddy?
Surprisingly tight!
Really?
Indeed. 1 touchdown by the Cutting Edge and 14 armor breaks. Fopalots with 2 touchdowns, 3 passes, and 4 armor breaks.
That's a trade secret, Jim.
The MVP was the journeyman that he had. And for me, it was Walter, my blitzer.
Huh.
Cutting edge, 37% ball position to my 25. 25% of it on their own half, 12% on my half. 6% on my half, 18% on the opponent's half. 3 passes and catches. 34 blocks successful, 20 blocks successful. 5 KOs, 2 injuries, 2 KOs, 2 injuries. 46 yards running, 100 yards running, and 22 passing yards.
Now that is a nice spread of star player points.
Lineman I can't afford with 2 injuries, and Edge, and Edgy Jr. with a touchdown. I fucking love Edge, and Edgy.
I still love that name.
Walter with a touchdown and the MVP. Victor with the pass. Edward with a touchdown. And let's see here. Was it? I think Frederick was the 2 passes, so I think Edward got injuries. It's hard to remember sometimes. It's been a while.
Nah, it's okay.
But I'm gonna be honest. I pulled some bullshit plays in this game.
Now, what was your most bullshit play?
I think one of my most bullshit plays was succeeding on a 1-die blitz advance to get a touchdown.
I've always been a fan of all these. They sell a rather fetching line of teeth.
Damn. Alright, no, that works.
22 dodges successful.
Damn.
Let's look at the teams. My Fopalots. Edward and Alexander have leveled up. They've been that way. I think Edward actually leveled up this match, so now he has dodge. Alexander has kick. Joseph with sure hands. He's had that for a while. I'm now up to 2 team rerolls, everyone. But the biggest gains were my blitzers! Look at that agility!
Okay, Agility 5 is a little fucking crazy, don't you think?
Just a little bit. Now, if I somehow managed to roll agility again for them, I would actually be torn as to whether or not I want to give them dodge first. I might just go for the agility anyway. That way I have 80. That way I have an 83 on moving into a -2 tackle zone.
That's fair.
That way they can just run through everything.
Everything.
But barring another 11 on either of them, their next one is gonna be dodge. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chad pointing out that not only are people going to be gunning for them, but they're also better at long passes than my throwers.
Okay. Yeah.
Cutting edge.
Let's take a look at that, man.
Lineman can't afford did get put down for another game, though. He has a damaged back. So while he has strength 4 and it's difficult to throw a block against, any block thrown against him could potentially be devastating. Other than that, not a whole lot of movement on the Cutting Edges team.
No, it doesn't look like they got any levels or anything yet.
Moving back, Title Revenge in Chemix Hollow.
Yeah, let's see how that looks out.
I think it was raining this entire game because Skaven with no touchdowns against Kemri.
Damn.
Blood visor have certainly got their hands deep into blood.
Either that or the camera were just really fucking good at stonewalling.
CEO, Jim, and it's not hands.
That
It's claws.
Interesting! 18% ball possession on the title revenge. That could have something to do with things. Yeah, it looks like the Rats just couldn't get their hands on the ball, and even when they did, they just couldn't get through. 5 injuries inflicted. So while no one really won the game, I think Quebec's Hollow came out the better.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you right there. I mean, it's plain as day.
Chucky was the MVP, and nothing else happened for the title revenge. Meanwhile,
Jesus.
for Quebec's Hall, we got Mongol with MVP, Gorlo, Simonak, Tarbanak, and Tarla, and Khalees, each with an injury.
Oh, did they shut out title revenge? Because damn, with 5 injuries.
They did! It was a double shutout.
Oh man, no, I'm talking about their roster. Like,
Oh.
how many people got knocked out of the game? Like,
That's something I might want to watch the replay on later, because that's insane.
that's ridiculous.
Let's go into the teams. Khalees now has block. Actually, they've had block. They only got 2.
Fitness club, all you need to do is sign a 5
So really not a whole lot of movement, but a whole lot of spread. He's got 3 people. They've got 4, 5 people ready to pop into their second level. So who knows what's going to happen after this round. Meanwhile, title revenge. Oh, the plus side, only 2 of the injuries are moving into the next game. First up, Buccaneer with a smashed knee.
Oh,
Oof.
no.
You ever look at this cannon arm and think, how the hell does that stay attached?
Yes, I do actually.
Because it's not just a gun he's wearing on his arm, it literally replaces his arm.
Oh, that has to be like.
See, look at that.
But wait, damn. No, I can't really hide from that. Jesus Christ, that has to be at least an additional 80
That's it.
pounds.
Like, looking at this and all the machinery on it, yeah, that's about 60 to 80 extra pounds of metal and cannon.
How does that work? That's a great question.
Warp magic. Next up, Rodin the Gutter Runner is out with a smashed knee.
Serve my
Damn.
food to me children, and I'll have your arms so
That Gutter Runner gets injured even one more time, they could be dead.
warm, I say. Body temperature. Is the blood in your veins cold? No, it isn't. Then why should my
Let's go to the leaderboard.
be any
The Fopalots are at first place, coached by yours truly, with a team value of 1, 2, 3, 0, and 2 wins and a draw. Followed closely by Quebec's Hollow, with 2 wins and a draw at a team value of 1080, coached by Highrolled. Philip Chanter's United States Kaiju, with a team value of 1110, 2 wins and a loss. Then Carrion Knight's Title Revenge, with a team value of 970. 1 win, 2 draws. They've not had a whole lot of good luck, it looks.
No. I mean, if that, I mean, if that last game was any telling, like, holy shit, like 5 injuries levied against them. I mean, it's not looking great for him.
Bordeaux's Streaming Screamers with a team value of 1170, with 1 in each category. They could go anywhere at this point, so I wouldn't count them out just yet, everyone.
No.
Followed by the Skaven of the Mouselman, coached by Earl King with a 950 TV. 1 win, 2 losses. Cutting Edge, Yakiniku Party, team value of 940, 1 draw, 2 losses. And the Yuletide Warriors with 3 losses, mostly due to not being able to play.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know
Well, I can see your team's on the top of Quebec's Hollow.
If Quebec's Hollow had gotten even one touchdown in that last game, though, they would be in the top. Simply because they would have had more wins than me. I gotta step it up.
You do. Who's the last person going to be playing this league?
Well, let's first confirm the round.
Alrighty.
Next up, it's Yuletide Warriors versus Title Revenge. Quebec's Hollow versus the Cutting Edge. The Fopalots versus the United States Kaiju. And Streaming Screamers versus the Mouselmen.
Oh, I'm worried for you. If you so much as blink at a Saurus wrong, you know?
Indeed. But I've learned something. When you can't outmuscle something, you stay the fuck away from it!
Oh, that'll work well.
And with 2 agility 5 blitzers, even if they get into base-to-base contact with me, I can dodge out of the way of their Saurus.
No,
Saurus have shit for agility.
Right?
Alright,
You're right.
moving on to Slaanesh! Weaponized Halflings versus the New World Rippers, where you finally suffered a couple of deaths!
Yes, I did. Yes, I freaking did. Oh my god, this team, of all the teams, it finally fucking happened.
Any problem?
Also, 28 armor breaks.
Accidental.
Yep.
28 armor breaks.
I can't remember how many of those were self-inflicted, though.
That has
The fact that the Rippers got a pass off, though, is pretty impressive. Terrible with the MVP,
Yes.
and Mixtape is fire with the MVP. You gotta level up, aren't you excited?
I mean, a halfling hit level 2. I don't know what everyone's doing. Like,
Oh.
I can't believe it. Like,
You inflicted an injury.
yes, I did.
Let's see, your deaths were Blaster Master and he.
Yes.
Just, let's be honest, with the way you're playing this, everything we're seeing here is pretty much as expected. Including the 5 injuries. I think the highlight, though, is when your tree man somehow managed to bean himself.
Yes.
If anyone's got that clip on hand, post it in chat.
Oh god, no, that was... Oh god.
Mixtape is fire with an injury and the MVP. Terry Bull with an MVP and an injury. Eddie Bull with an injury. Seymour with a touchdown. Phil Updegrave with
New features. Please see your instructions.
2 injuries. C. Wright with 2 injuries. C. Worthy. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna try and fucking guess what some of these are right now, because when it comes to you, it's damn near impossible to tell what's injury and what's passing and what's touchdowns.
No, that's fair enough.
Slade, you've managed to miss the first 2 divisions. On the plus side, you've succeeded almost every throw teammate.
Yes. I mean, yes, you're not wrong about that at all.
But let's just look at the sheer number of dice you roll every game. Look at this! 47 1s, 42s, 46 3s, 55 4s, 59 5s, and 48 6s.
I can't play this game unless I throw so many dice it feels like I'm playing Arkham Horror.
Either that or an actual game of Warhammer.
You mean to tell me this isn't 40k?
Let's go to the teams. Alright, first up, New World Rippers. Terry Bull now has dodge. Enable has Mighty Blow.
Time for some blood bowl.
Guess which one's to carry the ball carrier and which one is meant to break your face.
Whoa, let's just take a peek-see here.
See right, see good, and see worthy. Is
That
that...
was a rhetorical question.
What skill does Seaworthy have? Dirty player! Oh no!
Oh, shit.
He kicks people in the dick!
He kicks him in the dick really well. Oh, no.
See good has kick, see right has sure hands. But apparently Seaworthy, seeing a trend in this league, decided to make dick kicking a thing. In fact, Slade in the chat is saying, you wanted penis kicking, and sure enough he gave us dick kicking. Here's to many more groin strains in the future.
We're looking out for you.
Next up, it's you.
Oh, no.
Ah, yes, Suck Dickman and Wesley Willis have joined the team. Or has Wesley Willis been there? I can't remember.
No, Wesley Willis.
Ah, here's comedian Eric Andre. He's new.
Also,
The one true Jungus.
the one true Jungus. Absolutely.
Let's see, Cannonball is out with a fractured arm.
Fan memorabilia has a thriving black market. Players have to be careful though.
And Full Metal Jackwagon is out with
Body parts.
smashed ankle. He's got even less movement allowance than normal now. He's truly a useless player.
That is so true. That's very true.
But the fact that Mixtape is Fire now has sidestep is upsetting on many levels. How did we let a halfling hit level 2, guys?
I mean, to be fair, that's all your fault.
How is it my fault?
No, I meant yours isn't the guys out there.
Ah.
It's not your fault per se. You're not even in my division.
Yeah, I was about to say. Alright, next up, the South Sea Blood Pool Company versus Silver's Crown. High Elves v High Elves, everyone! The amount of is incredible right now. 4 touchdowns, 3 passes, 10 armor breaks. 1 touchdown, 6 passes, 10 armor breaks. Julian's with an MVP and Silver Crown with an MVP.
Huh. Well, damn.
They just kind of shoved into each other here, didn't they?
They really did.
Adrian with 2 touchdowns, Rakkar with a touchdown, Can Opener with a touchdown. I can't take out. I'm not even gonna try anymore.
Remarkably short.
Cause look at all these SPP. It's insane.
Jesus! You want me to try?
I don't know if I can parse who got injuries, who got touchdowns, who got passes.
I mean, if you can't, I doubt I can.
Yeah. Oh, they failed their loader roll. They had a loader. Failed to intercept. Pathetic. Let's go to the teams. Silver's Crown. Oh, Silver Crown is out with a gouge die.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, what's this? Leader. Interesting. This basically gives him a free reroll per half.
Huh. Oh, shit.
And it protects against Halfling Master Chef. Because it always means that as long as they've got their leader, there's at least 1 reroll in their stock.
Dude,
How do I look in HD?
A whiter shade of pale.
Cylinder Crown hit level
wait.
3.
Wait, explain leader one more time to me?
Alright.
I've never seen that one.
It's something that doesn't normally come up. Team with one or more players with the leader skill take a single leader reroll counter and add it to their team rerolls at the start of the game and at halftime, after any Master Chef rolls.
Okay.
It may only be used so long as at least one player with the leader skill is on the pitch, even if they are prone or stunned.
See, you just get more rerolls out that. Jesus Christ, that's a neat fucking skill, man.
But if someone takes Silver Crown off the field, they can't use it.
I see. Huh.
Cylinder Crown has dodge now in addition to catch and block. I sense Throws of Steel is coming up pretty soon for him. But the South Sea Blood Bowl Company, the big winners.
Let's take a look at this.
Adri with dodge, Can Opener with dodge, Hoot with dodge, Rekar with leader.
Damn. Okay, so a lot of people are picking up leader now. That's concerning.
These are let's see, I Eat Puppies and Hankins. Yeah, these are veteran Blood Bowl coaches. So they're probably taking it because it's a general strategy with high elves.
Globes have been selling like hotcakes from all outlets.
Don't confuse the viewers, Jim.
Moving on. Weirdo Strangers to Love vs. Venom Serpentis.
Made out of cake and jam.
Yep. As expected, the dwarves just did not give an inch for the Amazons. They got a pass off! How do dwarves get a pass off?
Okay, that's actually a really great question, actually.
19 armor breaks to 3 passes, 5 armor breaks.
Damn. This...
Oof, this is unfortunate. 3 injuries inflicted by Weirdo Strangers.
I mean, they got one.
Unfortunately, this just fed the SPP for the dwarves. Good job. I keep yawning. I hate it. Let's go to the teams. Venom Serpentis has some level ups they got to apply. Pisto the Enchanter. Pisto.
The spike
That's an interesting name.
was forged
Fucking Pisto.
deep beneath the
Let's see.
Tsar Nagrund. Many slaves died to create it.
And so do I with Guard. From any other guy with Block. I just want to tell you got an agility up. When did that happen? Some of that happened last round. How I'm feeling with Strip Ball. Never gonna give you up with Mighty Blow. Mighty Blow on a Troll Slayer, ladies and gentlemen.
Jeez. I mean, isn't that a little overkill?
No, nothing is overkill with Slayers, Rabbit.
I mean, yeah, you're fair. You're fair on that regard.
13th team versus Demaniacs. 2 touchdowns and 8 armor breaks to 1 touchdown, 1 pass, 1 death, and 7 armor breaks. The death for the Demaniacs was Asag, by the way.
Oh, a SAG died. Alright.
2 KOs inflicted by both parties, 3 injuries inflicted by the 13th, 2 injuries inflicted by Demaniacs, and a death. Rip Asag. Demaniacs, despite that 2-1 lead, Demaniacs had that ball for a lot of time.
I'm looking forward to these next few matches, Paul.
Yeah, we did. Jesus.
MVP for Naboo and Ifrit. Breakfast Bob with an injury. Clive with an injury. Domino with an injury. The Shadow Dweller with both of the touchdowns. Friggin' gutter runners. Lilith with a touchdown. Abaddon with a pass. Dagon and Pazuzu with injuries. Lilith now has block. That must have happened last week. Dagon now has a strength up. Samael is out the next game. Ooh, with a pinched nerve, it looks like.
Oh.
He's had the fractured skull. Oh, the ball literally landed in his gutter runner hands in the kickoff event? That's unfortunate.
Oh, that's terrible.
The 13th team has picked up a Rat Ogre, everyone. No. This is bullshit!
Oh, the Shadow Dweller has 2 heads now, too. Oh, no.
I don't buy this! Every time he's had a Gutter Runner level up, the first thing he gets is a mutation, and it becomes 2-headed.
I don't see why I gotta take notice of him now.
That's fucking hilarious.
Every time!
I mean, it's all server side. What can you do, man?
Breakfast Bob is out the next game with a fractured arm.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the last game. Let's go to leaderboard.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go to the leaderboard now.
Weirdo Strangers with a team value of 1,200 with 3 wins. 13th team with 3 wins. And the same team value. New World Rippers, 1 win, 2 draws. South Sea Blood Bowl Company, 1 in every category. Gonna be honest, the whole Slanesh League being dominated by 2 teams. Everything else is just there.
It's just straight up butcher.
I mean, Demaniacs has the exact same thing going that the South Sea Blood Bowl Company's got. Silver's Crown has lost twice, 1-1. Venom Serpentis and Weaponized Halflings with 3 losses. You're not really playing for wins though, so I'm not entirely sure you count.
That's fair. I'm very much an X Factor.
Spike Magazine, periodical both players and fans read. Useless talentless.
Alright, confirming the round. Next up is Weaponized Halflings versus Silver's Crown. The New World Rippers versus Venom Serpentis. South Sea Blood Bowl Company versus Demaniacs, and we're no strangers to love against the 13th team.
Ooh, the Silver's Crown, though. I could actually go ahead and break those a little bit. A hailstorm of halflings. That's great when you go ahead and smash over Delvin.
It kind of figures that the hump round would be the top two teams going up against each other in this division.
That is kind of funny.
Alright, moving on. The Rad Bad Rats versus the Hashut Temple Brawlers. 1 touchdown, 2 passes, 9 armor breaks. 2 touchdowns, 1 pass, 15 armor breaks. Rats are not doing very well this season, except for the one team.
No, they aren't. They really aren't. I mean, at least they made an attempt, though. They definitely did score.
Yep, 5 KOs and 2... Wow, the Hashut Temple Brawlers did not inflict as many injuries as you would think against rats.
Oh, he didn't. Yeah.
How's
The Rad Bad Rats didn't inflict any injuries though. They did do some passing. They did a good passing game though.
In the divorce, including my family's sacred gut plate, the cow.
Go ahead and take a look at how the SPP got spread around. With the Rad Bad Rats, Zit the Mad Coven Bleed with a 5, Majestic Wax Fang with 3, and Thok Rolling Block with a 2 there. So
That would be
Majestic
passes.
touchdowns, those would be passes.
Not Gorbag.
With 14 star player points. Jesus Christ.
Not Grishanak is an injury. Which would mean not Gorbag is MVP. Both of the fucking touchdowns. So it gives him 11 right there. A pass and an injury. Jesus. Go to the teams.
Damn.
The Rad Bads. Got a Rat Ogre now. And, ooh, Tranquil is out with a smashed hip.
Ooh.
It's always sad when a gutter runner ends up losing out on their movement. Thok Rolling Block with Nerves of Steel now.
Well, you can't beat them in Birdie's.
And the Temple Brawlers.
Button size, though, or else you don't get enough fries.
Not Dane with Guard, not Gorbag, is 1 point away from his next level up and has Sure Hands.
Whew. Well, sure, hands will certainly come in handy.
Indeed. Fimbulvinter versus Rabbit Season.
Ooh. Norse on Norse, huh? That's neato.
2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 13 armor breaks. Versus 2 passes, 8 armor breaks, and an expulsion. Playing a little dirty there, Rabbit Season.
Ooh. My own heart. Let's take a look.
Wait, here we go.
There you go.
I am zoning out something fierce right now.
Nah, that's fair. That's fine.
4 KOs to 3 KOs, 2 injuries inflicted by Fimbulvinter, nothing for Rabbit Season. 31% ball possession to 18% ball possession. All of that on the opponent's half of the game. Astro with MVP and probably both touchdowns. Storky, Captain Caveman, and McGilly Gorilla with the injuries and the interception. Bugs, your boy buddy with MVP, and Brittany with, I'm guessing, the passes.
Circle of happy serenity.
Yes, that would be passes.
Clappies jump.
I wouldn't like to use the word cult, Bob, as that has certain tax exemption implications.
Bugs, your boy Bunny is out the next game with broken ribs.
Ooh.
Nice movement up on him, though. That's good for a runner.
That is good.
Let's see, Brittany has the safe throw.
Oh, that's good, though.
Doctor with kick. Fimbulvinter.
Fimbulvinter.
See, not a whole lot of levels. Storky's got Mighty Blow and Astro's got Frenzy?
That looks it.
Not entirely sure why you would give someone Frenzy, honestly. I've always kind of viewed Frenzy as a little too risky to just level up into. McGilla Gorilla is out with a gouged eye. A lot of gouged eyes this week.
Yeah, there are. Jesus Christ, what's that all about?
So gouged eyes and groin strains are basically what we've had going on. The Muffin Man Gang versus Militaire Sans Fromage.
Ah, the Guild of Bandits and Affiliated Trades.
I'm an honorary member.
Gore's playing Passy in retaliation against rats.
Last year's G-Bat Awards. The following riot was really quite wonderful.
See, 2 touchdowns, 4 armor breaks for Militaires. 3 injuries inflicted by the Muffin Man Gang to 1 injury inflicted by Militaire Sans Fromage. 43% ball possession for everyone, so that's 86% of the time the ball was in someone's hands. Not bad, not bad. Look at them running yards. 124 for Militaire Sans Fromage. They came all the way from downtown.
Damn. Yeah, they did. They really did.
Solidus Squeak with an MVP and a touchdown. Liquid Squeak with a touchdown and Big Mouse with an injury. Blackberry, MVP. Pumpkin Spice. Can't really tell. Cornbread with 2 injuries. Spud was probably the thrower if I had to guess. I'm really not going to make any guesses anymore. I don't know why I feel so tired all of a sudden.
There's been a malaise going across. The country.
Muffin Man Gang. Cornbread with the mighty blow. Not bad. Pumpkin Spice with the agility up.
They got their hands deep into Blood Bowl, don't you think, Bob?
Yes, indeed, Earl.
Budweiser CEO.
Apple Pecan with the block. Blackberry with the guard. Stud Muffin. God damn it.
Stud Muffin.
Is that what I think it is?
What is? Let's
No,
see.
no, no!
Oh, we all have 2 heads now. We're just spread out all over the place.
God! Snake Yeager is out next game with a fractured skull. Colonel Can't Smell out with a fractured leg.
Damn.
God, more 2-headed gunner runners. God damn it, I double clicked again. We're on Zinch, right? Yeah, we're on Zinch. Grungy Grumbling Grudges versus Introvert Party Time.
Ooh.
1 touchdown, 4 armor breaks to 2 touchdowns, 7 armor breaks.
With a range of new features. Please see your instruction guide for further details.
Looks like Brad Many Ales, the Blitzer, got a level up out of this one.
He ever reads the instructions.
Yes, indeedy, he did. Let's see. They're pretty much equal for the yards running. That's pretty neat.
Yep. 2 injuries were inflicted by the Grumbling Grungy Grudges, so while they didn't get a whole lot of armor breaks, their armor breaks counted for a lot.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what we got here. Other than that, not a whole lot to say about the statistics. Let's go to SPP. Let's see who did what. See, we got 5 for Brand Many Ales, 2 for Sven Stonetoe, 3 for Techland,
And
2
2
for
for
Crowley.
Crowley. Friday night and staying home and being lame got the touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to Grungy Grumbling Grudges. Sven Stonetoe now has guard. Brand Many Ales with tackle. Throwing tackle on people who don't already have it. Not a bad choice.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if Scalor is new or not. Probably.
probably? Alrighty.
Did you know?
Introvert party time!
Thriving black market. Players have to be careful though, as the highest prices are for limbs and other body.
Let's see, it's Friday night, now it has sidestep, as does staying home and being lame.
Target player to perish before
Is Introvert party time is out the next game with a smash knee.
Well, that's awful.
Wait, no, I wanted to look at the introverts again. And okay, just double checking. I could have sworn I saw almost all skinks in that one. Ugh. Let's go to leaderboard. Fimbulwinter with 2 wins and a draw. Introvert party time, 2 wins and a loss. Militaire sans fromage, 2 wins and a loss. Rabbit season, 1 all. Muffin Man gang, 1 win, 2 loss. Rad Bads, 1 win, 2 loss. The Temple Brawlers, 1 win, 2 loss. And the Grumbling Grudges with 2 draws and a loss.
Damn. Let's see here. I'm rooting for Fimbulwinter, actually. I like that, and I also like Introvert Party Time. I want to see Military Senate Fromage go ahead and go on to the next round.
I'm not gonna count out the Muffin Man gang quite yet.
The Muffin Man gang is very solid.
To join Skink's Fitness Club, all you need to do is sign a
All right.
100-year contract.
Confirming the round.
Don't worry.
Confirm that round.
Only sacrifice you to serve.
Next up is the Hashut Temple Brawlers versus Rabbit Season. Militaire Sans Fromage versus the Rad Bad Rats. Ooh, Skaven v Skaven. That'll be interesting. Introvert Party Time versus Fimbulwinter. And Grumbling Grudges versus the Muffin Man gang. Ooh, dwarf on dwarf action.
Ooh.
Like putting 2 grindstones next to each other and seeing which one wears away first. But, everyone, that brings us to the end of our league review. We're at the halfway point now, everyone.
Yes, we are.
Get out there and kick some ass. I have been your Commissioner Probate, and with me as always has been, hey, Mr. Rabbit.
Hey, everybody, thanks for stopping by, and we'll go ahead and see you next time.
Take care, everybody.
Goodbye.